I do like the fact that we have the Xander cage coat. It feels nice that Xander's got his appropriately thick coat. Which, speaking of which, they're making another Triple X movie. How? The first Triple X was bad. The second Triple X was unwatchable. The third Triple X was just laughable. What are they going to do for 4? How are they going to outdo themselves is the question. So there's a bad guy over here. We're probably going to activate him. And I'm relatively okay with that. So we have 2 guys who are not going to pose much of a problem whatsoever. How do we want to handle this? Well, I think now's a good time for us to just go yoink. Why don't you come over here, sir? One of these days, we're actually going to hit somebody with that ability. One of these days, Alice. One of these days. I'm tempted to just have 2-Rop shoot at him twice. Mr. B Natural here. Take your flanker. Guaranteed slam dunk hits are the only hits we can get. Got him with the poison as well. Dominic. We won't need cover at the end of this turn because everybody's going to be dead. Ideally, everybody's going to be dead. Go ahead and finish off the officer. And now somebody, once again, full throttle has triggered. Beardo, you're out of ammo. That's okay. Come over here and grapple this man. I hate using my cooldown, but Justice is not really going to be that fantastic for us. Thank you, sir. And give him the old shank there. Nicely done. Xander, would you send this man to the Xander zone, please? Thank you. I'd welcome you to the Xander zone, but you're already there, bro. An advanced stock, another advent data pad. Really, all we would like out of those is Elerium cores at this point, because we want to try and get more AP rounds. We've only managed to random 1 set of AP rounds so far in this whole playthrough. And AP rounds are probably the thing we need the most. No more aliens on the board. We should be able to come up here without spawning the Chosen. This is going to be about the limit of how far forward we can go. Yeah. So give me 2 guys up high. Two men on top. Oh, you know how I like it, XCOM. 2 men on top, yeah. 2-Rop, we're going to bring you around here. Be on Overwatch. Riddick, up here, you're going to reload when you're done. Dominic Toretto, up there, you're going to reload when you're done. Beardo, let's just put you up high and have you reload. And you may be our trigger man. We may have you activate the Chosen. Might as well go on Overwatch, not that it's really going to matter. Yeah, we want to make sure everybody's got all their actions here. Yep, we're good. Okay. Beardo. You know what? Go button man for us. This will activate him, and we're okay with that. Bring me a Warlock. This did not activate the Warlock, though. Why not? It should have. Well, hell, let's get greedy then. How close can we get without activating him? Don't go that way. This should have triggered him, though. Being this close should have activated the Warlock. It never lets you get this close. Did you parkour? You must have parkoured. Well, I mean, Crosshairs, you want to actually go button man for us, though? I hate to waste an action just moving to spawn the enemy. The optimal thing would have been to grapple up there and spawn him off of a grapple move so that nobody had used anything.
If only you knew the truth. The power in my hands. You would fall to your knees.
Oh, hey, he's the rock biter from a never-ending story, chat. These hands, they look like strong hands. Next, he's going to eat gravel and tell us about the nothing.
All right. We face these
And the
things
childlike
before,
empress, or whatever her name was.
No matter what happens today, only one side is leaving this place alive.
Well, I don't remember what his weaknesses are. Is this the guy who's immune to melee? Is there a way we can see what abilities he has? He has revenge. Okay, let's test this theory. Are you or are you not immune to melee? Because I don't remember what abilities you have. Not immune to melee. He does teleport when he takes damage, which admittedly is a little irritating. But nothing we can't overcome. So I'm thinking probably you're just going to Wrath over here. Yeah. And once again, he has teleported. Planeswalker's going to make this a little bit obnoxious. What's your chance to hit? Not fantastic. You know what? See if you can just get him to move again with the Whiplash. Oh. I wonder if he can return fire on that. What are you, Jareth from Labyrinth? You have no power over me. I have the power to come in here and wrath the shit out of you, though. Get shanked. No, you'll just get shanked again. And you have foolishly teleported right next to Richard B. Riddick, who is going to come and give you another dose of the shankin. Imagine how dead this guy would be if he didn't have Planeswalker and a whole bunch of armor. He Planeswalkered himself into a teleport and then teleported again. That's top quality strategizing, champ. Good work. Well, you teleported right in front of the man with superior repeater and AP ammo, so, like, you're probably done. Nope. Where'd you wind up? Back over here. Okay, I hate to waste a shot on this guy, but we can't actually shoot his little sarcophagus thingamabob until he's down on the floor licking it. Enjoy licking that dirt. You done? He's done.
Doctor, the device appears to be
Yeah, I'm going to start shooting at it in just a second there, Dr. Titan.
transferring tremendous amounts of psionic energy directly
Last time we did this...
storing them. No wonder these things don't die.
So this thing is bugged again? Yeah, it's bugged again. I want to shoot at the thing, but it's not going to let us shoot at the thing, so... just overwatch and reload where appropriate. And I'm pretty sure I'm going to be bored regardless of what you're up to there, Warlock. Here comes your Codex. If we get any Overwatch here, we can probably kill that Codex. Or we could whiff. Well, it's a good thing we used all of our Overwatch to not kill a Codex. And now we have to waste twice as many bullets because we're going to have to shoot at 2 different targets. Not an Andromedon. Okay, good. I was going to say, I don't care what teleports in as long as it's not an Andromedon. Come over here and get Retribution.
You what, mate? Where you going?
Razorback Randy, thanks very much for the subscription. Twitch Prime 6 months in a row. Razorback making it to that second trimester. He's 2/3 of a Twitch baby. Well, I guess we can no longer terminate the pregnancy then. Like, I'm pretty sure it's illegal now. Where's our man with the best execution weapon? I want a superior repeater. Who's got it? Who has my superior repeater? You do. Xander Cage, can you shoot this man twice? Yes. I would very much like for you to execute him. Now, you don't seem to understand how this whole execution thing works. You did some reasonable damage, and also set him on fire, and kind of pissed him off more than a little, but... Crosshairs? Why can't we shoot at the goddamn thing? We couldn't shoot at it last turn. We can't shoot at it this turn either. Why? we should definitely be able to shoot at that thing. There is something that's definitely borked on this mission. Like, it's somehow broken. I don't want to use a grapple just for what's ultimately going to wind up being Overwatch. See, these guys should be shooting at the thing, but they're not shooting at the thing because they have... Why can I not... Okay, go get very close to that. Is it just that we're out of range? Where for some reason... You know, whatever, XCOM. I don't know why that's considered out of range of that target. And why this guy, who is actually closer to it, still for some reason can't fucking shoot it. Have I asked you to eat my butt lately, XCOM? If I haven't asked you to taste my delicious chocolate starfish, I feel like now's the time for me to ask you to taste my delicious chocolate starfish. If you want to bring some hot dog flavored water along for the ride too, I mean, I suppose you're welcome to do so, but...
It's under my watch.
Yeah, it's under your watch, alright. Now we're gonna have to kill the Warlock in extra time because this mission is bugged as shit.
My weapon is nearly empty.
A chrysalid. Hopefully this man gets overwatched and then runs next to someone with retribution, so he's just instantly dead. Well, the Overwatch part panned out. How about the retribution? It'll miss. I mean, come on. Holy shit, chat! Retribution did something. That may be a campaign first. It didn't fail for once. So we have one dude that we have to worry about? Yeah. It's not going to be much of a concern, really. Riddick, is there any way we can get you into the fight? Do we need you into the fight, I guess, is maybe the more relevant question. First things first. Crosshairs, shoot the thing twice. Alright, Caparzo chipping in a little bit of damage. How much health has this thing got left? We're running Numeric Health Totals. I love the fact that it works on this. Perfect. Beardo, take a couple cracks over here. Actually, you can't take a couple cracks because you only got one bullet in your gun. Well played. Well, you know what you can do then? Why don't you wrath your way over to this dude? Nope, that's actually had a terrible chance to hit. And so does Justice. So instead, destroy his cover with a grenade then. Little bit of volatile mix, exposing that man. Maybe don't expose yourself to the enemies next time. I'm tempted to whiplash this dude, but it wouldn't kill him. Also, I'd really like you know what, Xander Cage? Why is everything over here on fire? I'd like to get Xander Cage close enough to shoot at the thing, but the only way I could do that would be to wrath my way over here to this guy, and I'm almost certain that if I wrath over here, I'm gonna wind up on fire. The game is going to make me get burned alive if I do that, so I'm not gonna do it. Let's just kill the sarcophagus. We're zeroed in. It's definitely out. Down for the count.
I'm hoping that's a good thing.
Xander Cage kills this dude. Winds up on Overwatch. Two-Rop, I'm going to go ahead and have you grapple here because I would like to get some Overwatch out of you. So we're going to grapple you up here. This is a freebie. Then we'll reload and Overwatch with you because you're a little low on bullets. And we're going to do the same thing here with Richard B. Riddick because I don't like his position. Nobody puts Riddick in a corner, Chad. Riddick and Jennifer Grey, nobody puts them in the corner. Oh, we parkoured. Wait a minute. Parkour triggered off of a grapple, so shouldn't we technically have 3 actions? We actually got 3 actions there. Huh. That's why parkour is bad, by the way. There are a lot of turns we'd love to have 3 actions, but... Take 5 damage and get poisoned. That's probably going to be it for Overwatch. Oh, no, he's going to Planeswalker himself into more Overwatch, maybe? Yep, definitely did. Well, he missed. Maybe you won't miss, though? Nope. There we go. This guy's ping-ponging himself all over the map and taking damage with every single stop. By the way, how's that Planeswalker ability working out for you there, champ? Did you ever consider the fact that maybe the Elders don't really like you that much? I'm sorry, Chad. I just couldn't bother to let him finish that sentence. He was getting on my nerves. I figured we'd just put him out of his misery. He seemed like he was suffering. Any day now.
Easy, but we managed to pull it off, Commander.
You know, Bradford, when you say it wasn't easy, I kind of feel like maybe you weren't watching the mission or you're drunker than normal, because I don't think we ever even got shot at. Did the enemy ever even manage to attack us on this? He was suffering, Pete. You did the right thing. I don't think we actually even got shot at on that mission. The closest we came to taking damage was when Chrysalid used its activation move to run right up next to us and kill itself. Everybody involved in this mission on the enemy side just wanted to die. They wanted us to put them out of their misery. Somewhere there were two enemies we didn't get to. So the room that we skipped must have had an Andromedon in it, because it said there was one on the map. Bradford thinks chosen missions are dangerous. That is the mission where he died after all, Pete. You make a very valid point, Architect. He did die. And became the ghost of John Bradford. The assassin killed him, though. I forgot about the time the assassin killed Bradford and made him a ghost. His liver's been a ghost for so long, it's hard to separate that from the rest of it. Everybody on the old Avenger, man, everybody's all smiles. That's a lot of Vin Diesel grin packed into a very small area right there. Operation Half-Eaten Dirge. Hey, somebody, did you have to put the weird Instagram filter on the victory pose there? It's all fucking washed out. It looks like we're watching a Joss Whedon joint. It's got supreme lens flare and that washout filter that makes everything look real grainy and like overblown with the light.
Despite their apparent protections from our encounters in the field, it would seem the chosen are entirely
Everybody's tired though.
within the confines of their
Fantastic. So how long are you guys going to be out for the count for? All of you for like 2.5 years probably. Warlock's Disruptor Rifle, which we have nobody who can use. Got a stock and a data pad. None of this is useful in any capacity whatsoever. We might research the Warlock weapon simply for a lack of a better option.
The Reapers any day, Commander. Well done.
Commander Riker is super pleased with us. Offers to teach us to grow the beard, and his joke's on him. We've already done it. Joke's on you, Riker. We already grew a beard. So then, how long are we out for the count for, I guess is the real question. And do we want to go do that supply raid or not? We have currently... I'm thinking maybe we skip the supply raid. We could have most of a team in 3 days. We could get, what, 5 people on this? We could get a full team if we just waited 3 days. If that supply raid hangs out for 3 days, I don't think it will. But if it does, we'll go do it. If not, we'll just go kill another chosen. Combat preparedness, that one's 7 days of grinding. Let's get back to building our radio beacon in Eastern Europe.
It was surely inevitable that they would have suffered the same fate through the Elder's own wrath.
But the Warlock said he was the chosen of the Elders. Why would they be wrathful for him? Was he not a dutiful son?
Leading the resistance is a daunting task.
Yeah, thanks for all the extra cash, but I don't really care.
Have left many wondering if we have made the right approach. We will have to do better.
Yeah, clearly we're doing a terrible, terrible job here, Optimus Prime. What with all of this shit that we did. Destroyed 2 chosen strongholds, burned down a facility, reduced the Avatar Project progress, contacted 3 regions. We're really fucking the dog, huh? Optimus Prime feels like he'd be the kind of manager who would be really micromanaging. Like, he would constantly be over your shoulder, nitpicking every single decision you make and everything you do. And he also seems like one of those managers who would not only be really micromanaging, but also who doesn't actually know what your job entails, so he's really closely watching you do something he doesn't himself or herself quite know how to do, so when they give you tips and pointers, it's always they're telling you the wrong thing to do. You're definitely in the victory lap portion of the game. Actually, you say that, Tack Draw, but I expect to lose this campaign, actually. I'm playing this one, and I'm pretty sure the skirmisher team is going to lose on the final mission. Almost positive, in fact. We don't care about any of this stuff. I mean, we'll leave those supplies there for now. I'd really rather build this radio relay. I'm going to go ahead and skip that mission, though. You cannot recommend I do a supply raid, but I don't need that stuff. The new Arctic has scattered. No, I mean, it's going to take literally a split second. See? Look, I clicked the button and it was done. Skip Bradford is on the job. We'd be like, hey, Skippy, you want to go reestablish contact with the new Arctic? He's like, yeah, that's it. The commander has such confidence. We're gonna lose, boys! Actually, the reason I think we're gonna lose is because the skirmishers are bugged. That's actually the reason I think we're gonna lose, is because the way Battle Lord actually works and the fact that it's broken. So intriguing, I'm not even gonna look at them, Dr. Tagan. Well, we can get... you know what? World encryption pad might be the most useful thing here we got. Oh boy, we get the cost of all GTX tactics reduced by 20%. That's super useful. Considering we already have the only one we're ever allowed to have.